Good morning and welcome. It's Saturday, the 6th of August. I am Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right. Coming up today, it's a funky Saturday, I would describe it as. Shergar Cup is the main feature of the day. So I've navigated it and I've got a little Shergar Cup bet. It's not the best for betting. I have grown to like it as a spectacle, but yeah, it's not the best for betting. That being said, there's quite a few races where Sky and Betfair and Paddy and Hills are all going four places, so it's worth a little going places. So I've got a Shergar Cup bet and a couple of other bets. I've made it up to a normal stake day, but I've had to really have a good old a good old scout about in various caves to find some things. So it's a £20 standard day bet. Before we do that, we'll have a review of yesterday, and then at the end we'll have a word on the golf. So yesterday's the first pants day we've had in a while, really. Yeah, rubbish. £10 on it. Was a small day. I found some what I thought could be gems, but they were mostly just rocks. So 10 on, £1.8 back is all we got. So this bet, Docksport terrible. Last, Hurty never got placed. Over here, didn't midfield, and Fatan was a non-runner. So a placed single there with a non-runner. If you'd done the bet after the non-runner, then you would have got the place on the pattern, which pays the same. So it should be £1.8 return. And then bet two, Alice O'Byrne wasn't very good. Rose Marler went wrong, unfortunately, and pulled up. Lake Chad, that was the race that really annoyed me, because the winner there, Avec Espoir, won at 33 to 1, and we've backed it a few times on the channel. And I ummed and ahed, and I left it yesterday. So I was a bit gutted about that. And then Manuel wasn't anywhere, so got nothing back on that one. So 7 horses ran, one of them placed is all we got, so it was pretty rubbish. Anyway, let's move on to today. What have I managed to put together today? Well, £20, £8 of it Shergar Cup. This is what I'm doing, and for some of you, I know the Shergar Cups would be a right turn off, but we're having a little go. It's funsies. It's Saturday. Let's get involved with it. So the main bet for the Shergar Cup is a combination bet. So I've got 3 races, 2 legs in races 1 and 2, and a one horse in leg 3. So hopefully straightforward enough. We've done it before. So the 245 Red Verdon and Make My Day, going on to the 320 Celtic Art and Danehill Kodiak, going on to the 505 Sterling Knight. So I've done it as 8 times 25p each way doubles, and then I've done the trebles as 20p each way. So doubles are 25, trebles are 20p each way. And then I don't do it off that. I haven't done it for ages, but there's probably in the course of like the year, I might do 25 forecast in a whole year. And this is a race I would do a forecast on in the 245. So yeah, I know some people don't like forecasts. They pay me in the long term, but the problem is you have to have a lot of losing ones, and you have to pick and find the right opportunities. And I think the 245 is. So the 245, we're having a little 20p reverse forecast. So either way, so if most bookmakers, when you do it online, if you do a forecast, you literally just pick the horses and put it in the bet slip and it'll come up. Sky Bet, if you're not used to doing it on Sky Bet, it's a bit of more of an annoyance. You have to scroll down past the horses, and then there's a separate grid where you have to pick 2 selections. You add them to your bet slip, and then you can put in reverse forecast. Important it's reverse, so it's both ways around. So it's a 40 pence bet. So it's very, very small little forecast, but I felt like it was worth a go on that 245. It hit my criteria for a forecast. And then at the bottom, we've got a couple of funsy bets. So top team, rest of the world, 9 to 2 on Sky Bet, £1 win. And top rider, I'm going to go with Takeshi Yokoyama. I think all of his horses are all a little bit overpriced. So let's see if Takeshi can have a good day. What I would flag with these bottom 2, so I have put at the top, it's William Hill. You could do William Hill Betfair Paddy, the same terms, getting best price guaranteed. Sky, you would get the same terms, but no best price guaranteed. So it's better with Hill's Betfair Paddy. on there. But what I've put on is hills, because if you take the rest of the world pick, it's 15-2 on hills, which is a brilliant price. So only 9-2 on Sky, which I think is okay, but 15-2 on hills is a much better price. And also, if you put this Takeshi Yokoyama bet, you can get each way. You can't do it on Sky. You've got to just take the winner. So I'm only doing it as the winner for the channel, but I would advise doing that as a 50p each way. In terms of the context of stake we're doing. So with Hills and Paddy and Betfair, you can do that first 3 16-1 and do it as a 50p each way. So hopefully that is making sense. Any questions, put it in the comments. But that's the Curragh Cup element. And then we've got, straightforwardly, an afternoon lucky 15. This is all I've got for the afternoon outside the Curragh Cup. 3.15 the Curragh New York City 12s. 3.45 the Curragh Tia Connell 11s. 5.10 Redcar Jack Yates 14s. And 5.25 the Curragh Screen Siren 11s. 20p each way lucky 15. Sky Bet advised, because they are extra place on most of those compared to other bookies. So it's a Sky Bet advised one. And I've got an evening lucky 15 too with a split stake. There are other races that are paying extra places, but I didn't like them. So I've walked past a few races that might look a little bit more obvious. And in the evening, this is what we've got. So it's a split stake lucky 15. So regulars all know this. So it's 2.10p each way lucky 15s. And on this one, legs 1, 3 and 4 are the same in both bets. I'm just switching leg 2. So leg 1 to come in a bit. I wouldn't want that any lower really, but 6.35 Lingfield Blue Flame 6-1. I wouldn't do a single bet on it at all. But for the lucky 15, I think it's okay to start us off. Then the 6.55 Kilbeggan, that's the one I'm splitting. I think both of those have got a chance of outrunning those odds. So, but I couldn't really split them. So Wait and See and Macaroni. So we're splitting that. Then the 7.05 Lingfield. It's a really competitive handicap, that, but I do think handicap debutant Julia Mazed is a little bit overlooked in the market. So I think that will run better than the price. And then finishing off, I don't do this very often either, but really had to rummage around today. Going over to America, so it's the 11 tonight at Saratoga. It's the Saratoga Derby. And Royal Patronage, it was trained in England with the Johnstons. And it's run once in America in Belmont, in the Belmont Derby, but it's now trained over there as well. And I think there's a bit of value in that race, and I think Royal Patronage is the ones I'm going to go for. And Sky are 4 places on that race. I think Hills are the only other bookie of 4 places, but the price is a lot worse. So definitely, again, Sky Bet. They're extra place on most of these compared to other bookies. But yeah, Royal Patronage there, we're going to go. So yeah, funky today. Got a bit of Curragh Cup stuff. 1 lucky 15 on a Saturday afternoon. That is it. And then on the evening, I've rummaged around and we've got the last leg in America. So that is £6 you bet free. All right, that is those. As far as the golf goes, I guess happy enough. It's a bit of a mixed picture. So in terms of the outright market, we've got Shinkwin and Syme in the Kazoo Open. Shinkwin is tied second and Syme is tied 22nd right now. He's about 4 shots back. It's all to play for with those. The challenge we've got is in the Wyndham. Kisner's withdrawn. McCarthy's going to miss the cut. And then it's down to Siwoo Kim, who's about 4 or 5 shots off. So if we're going to hit any sort of place double on that, we need Siwoo Kim to have a good weekend, because we don't have any singles on Shinkwin, who's currently tied second. Then in the lucky 15, it was almost looking great. It's looking okay, but it was almost looking great. So in the Kazoo, we've got Elvira, who's currently top Spaniard. There's only 5 Spaniards left in. So a bunch missed the cut. So 5 are in, and he needs to come at least top 3, but top would be brilliant. And then we've got Eastern, South African. Again, only 5 South Africans made the cut, and he's currently, I think, tied third overall. And it's all to play for in that one. So we've got 5 South Africans and 5 Spaniards. We need at least top 3 in either. Top would be fantastic. And then over in the Wyndham, they haven't quite made the cut line, but it looks like the cut's going to be 2 under. And if that is the case, we lose Sabatini, which is really frustrating because he was a decent price. But there's a whole bunch of other players that miss out on that as well, so that's helpful to us. So with top Canadian, Nick Taylor will be one of only 3 Canadians who make the cut, and they're all on 2 under. So he needs to come top 2 for our bet. Top would be ideal. So we've got 3 to play with. Sabatini, really annoying. If one more shot, he would have been one of only 7 out of about 20 Europeans to make the cut, which would have given him a really good chance. It wasn't to be. So that is the golf. Tomorrow, Sunday Super Series Haydock meeting does look quite good. So we'll be having a right good go at that tomorrow, and there might be some bits and bobs elsewhere, but the main bets tomorrow will be at Haydock on the Sunday Super Series, I think. And then I will update tomorrow with my plan for next week. I haven't quite finalised what the plan looks like for next week in terms of what days I'm going to do videos, because I won't be doing videos every day next week. So I will update that tomorrow morning on tomorrow morning's video. Okay, I think that is what I've got for today. So we're heading into the weekend minus 13, I think. So it's not insurmountable, but we need some stuff going on what looks like, I said, a bit of a funky Saturday. So we'll see. All right. Enjoy your day. Another heat wave's coming for most of you. Depends if you live in the wilderness somewhere, that might not be the case. But in the urban areas of the UK and maybe cities and Ireland, there's a heat wave coming. But we will see. So it'll be nice and warm, but not hot, too hot. All right. I will see you in the morning, and I will try and not be a weatherman. Thanks very much. Cheerio.